Hi there, it's Lori at Positive Thanks Living. I am just showing my working space here. It's a rainy day, as you can see. I've got some lights on and outside our apartment. And now I'm going to switch you to looking down at what I'm working on. It's a farm journal. Hello, and we're back. I have my mic attached to the arm that my phone is connected to, so you can see down where I'm working. So this is the farm journal. Cara Brandon has a design team of 11 of us. That's me, Lori, and we are all going to make aspects of a journal or a folio or whatever using these lovely digital papers. This is where I'm at this point. Now this is actually, I'm reaching for some envelopes. The cover is 2 envelopes and the paper wraps around here. What I did with the envelopes was I just gently opened them, very gently at the time, like so. So the middle here, the spine, is this part, and I attached 2 of them together. So that is the cover, and I've sewn a lot of it. This is a they use it in emergency rooms, or you use it for taping things to your skin. So it's very strong. It's almost like paper. It'll help hold the spine of the journal together. I'm playing with some interesting formations that I've seen other people do. So I'll flip out, and each of the sides of the journal have this extra piece because that's what belongs to each side of the envelope. So I'll make something to tuck behind here, and if whoever has this journal, I have someone in mind to give it to. They actually live on a farm, but they can use it as a page marker or whatever. I've begun decorating it. This is going to be a pocket, and I've been using a distress ink called Evergreen Bough, and it's beautifully matches the color, the bluish color, or the way it comes out on my printer anyhow. And so I don't have a chicken wire stencil. I have these 2, so it's kind of like a honeycomb or a fence. Reminds me of a fence. So I use the 2 of them to stencil parts. So as you can see, I've started the process of decorating, and now I'm going to carry on. I have a bunch of things that I've already made, tags. I've cut everything out already. These 2 here are from a Stan Rogers song. Stan Rogers was a Canadian folk singer who died in the 1980s, I think. His plane crashed, and he sang a song about farmers, and these are 2 verses from his song. I'll link to it below the song, and I'll try and play a little bit at the end of this video of the song. It's very poignant. As I was putting together these pages, I had to really contemplate the life of a farmer, and it's not an easy life. I mean, you are subject to nature. And the way he sings the songs, like, well, in an hour, maybe more, you'll be wet clear through. The air is cooler now. Pull your hat brim further down and watch the field behind the plow turn to straight dark rows. Put another season's promise in the ground. And yeah, another season's promise in the ground. That's what our farmers do, so that we can eat next season. They're planting now, or they're harvesting. That made me kind of contemplative and pondering different parts of being a farmer. So I've backed everything with a piece of note paper. It came in a book someone gave me, so I just backed them all with note paper. They have a place to journal. Belly band, obviously. So what I want to do with us now together, if you're okay with it and would like to watch, Rachel at Roxy Creations has been doing a weekly challenge, and one of them she had a hidden tuck place to put different tags and such. So I thought maybe we could do that together. Do one or two maybe. So here's the first one that I tried doing. You see, it was originally just like a book page. She used book pages mostly, and I don't have that large of a stash of book pages, so I'm using some of the digital paper, and it'll fit in nicely then. I'm a fan of corners that are rounded, and in this journal I've all of the edges of the pages are rounded with the smallest one, and then the different elements with different sizes according to whatever strikes my fancy at the time. So the way Rachel at Roxy Creations, the way she showed how she did it was she would glue down the edge here that was folded over, so that it would show like so, and I have to find something to go behind here as something that is a contrast. That's not quite long enough. Let's see what else I have. I have a bunch of digitals that were from my porch prints. I had made a sunflower journal for my daughter-in-law because that's one of her favorite flowers, sunflowers. So I have a bunch of digitals from that project. There, I think that looks nice. What do you think? Yeah. Okay, so let's mark this out so that it'll fit. And I'll glue that down. How are you doing? I hope you're well. We're well. We're carrying on here in the heat of southern USA. Nothing like the West is experiencing, though. I wanted to say thank you so much to all of those that you subscribed to my channel. It's an honor to make videos for you. I hope I can continue to make videos that add value to your crafting. I love watching junk journaling videos. Even our grandchildren are used to watching junk journaling videos now. Our little granddaughter was here this morning, and we watch different educational programs. And then when it's time for her to have a little rest, we say, okay, it's Graham's turn. And I turn on a junk journaler. Whether it's Gail Agnosta, oh gosh, I can't say her name. Yes, Gail. Or whether it's Rachel at Roxy Creations. But the sound and a whole bunch that I subscribe to. Cara, you're one of them. And she naps to the sound of your voices. She's going to grow up one day and know how to use a crocodile or whatever, what they're for, and she'll surprise herself because she won't know why she knows it. Okay, the other thing that Rachel did, I think, was, do this side here. Because it's meant to fold so you can tuck a number of items in. I think down here too. And it'll be on the page, attached to the page in the journal as an element, a decorative element. How about you? Do you have young children in your life? Whether they're your children or whether you grandchildren or nieces, nephews, do they know this craft that you do? I wonder if I put it on a plain page or whether I put it on a page that has a different color. I like this. Isn't this pretty ribbon? My husband got a package in the mail, and it was a gift, and that ribbon was attached to it, and I looked at it and went, what a wonderful gift. Can I have the ribbon? Of course. And he knows so well now. Oh, he's so tuned into this thing that we do that I'm just turning to look for what he brought in this morning. So he brought in this envelope, and it had junk mail in it. We have a Ford F-150. And see the large window? He knows that I love large windows. So he said, here, I'll even let you open it so that it's opened the way you want it, so you can save the envelope. So, yeah, he's a good fellow. He let me have the ribbon as if he had any other use for it. He didn't. And, yeah. So I'm using it in this journal because it's of the right hue. And I'll put this down here. Nope, you know what, first, this is the Evergreen Bow Distress Ink, and I really like the color of it. It's a greeny blue and fits Cara's digital so well. You'll have to take a look at what the other ladies on the design team make with these digitals. They're gorgeous. I'm blown away by the talent, the abilities of these ladies. I feel almost like what I'm making is kind of ho-hum. I wonder whether I should decorate this before I put it on the page. Probably, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, what should we decorate it with? I have this. I cut a few of those out because it tickles me pink, that stacking of farm animals. These are all the little bits and pieces. And I have some ribbon that I picked out to use in this journal. So, here's some more. I think this is too big. This here? Yeah, that would sort of tune in, tone on tone for that. And a label, we'll have to put a label on so that the person that gets this journal can write something. I'm going to use the smallest one, just to take the edge of the corners off. For some reason, in this journal, it just feels right to take the edge, the corners off. There. Like so? What do you think? Yes, I think so. Okay, let's put this on here. Do you have any farmers in your life, people that work in the land? Maybe you yourself? Or maybe you feel close to the land because you have a garden. living in an apartment the way we do, I mean, we don't have any soil to plant anything in. I suppose I could put something out on my balcony if I wanted to. Ah, dear. Ah. But, yeah, it faces north, so it doesn't get great light. My background, my grandmother, my mother's mother, their family were, I don't know if you'd say, yes, they were farmers. They owned a farm. Where I come from, where I grew up, is in southern Ontario. And there's a great population of Mennonites there, of all the different orders. Old order with no electricity and no vehicles, to, you know, a newer order where they drive black vehicles and they have a phone into the barn kind of thing. So being aware of the cadence of planting and harvesting was very much a part of growing up for me. So this way we have a tuck back here, we have a tuck here, and we have a tuck here. So I have this one. This was a Friday freebie from Cara Brandon. Every Friday in her Facebook group, she provides a freebie option, something free, just and often it'll match one of the kits that she's been working on. And so this was on that. This is what I do with my tails of when I'm done sewing, because my sewing machine is old. I bought it when our daughter was a baby when I started sewing. So that's more than 35 years ago. And the function that you go back and forth to begin and end doesn't work anymore. And I've tried to get it fixed and they said it can't be fixed. So I just tie my ends like that. Let's distress this a little bit. Yeah, it's been raining a lot the last few days here. And it's good. We need the rain. Farmers need the rain to grow things. Yeah, so that was a Friday freebie. We put this in here. We can, which one? This here, and then something behind it, taller. Do I have anything prepared already? I have this. So this was a mailer that to make in an envelope. I was going to go in the middle of the signature, and it just didn't feel right. It was kind of stiff and clunky, so I decided against it and just put paper into an envelope. Okay, let's put this behind here. I have to make this up into some. Nope, I have a dot there. Okay, let's find a different one. There are many options. There are 6 tall tags. How about this one? And 6 smaller tags. Do we like that? That might be a bit too stark. Okay. Maybe this one. Maybe this is the one that needs to go back there. And I'll have to make some tags that go in. Yeah, I think so. I like that. What do you think? There we go. This part of it done anyhow. I'm going to make another one of these page corner thingies from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I'll link to her video below how to make these. And As you saw, it wasn't difficult. It was just doing it. So keep working on this, and you'll see me again probably one more time before I'm finished. It's Lori, Positive Thanks Living. Oh yeah, the coolest thing that I got recently, I sent away for a stamp that says that, Lori at Positive Thanks Living. Cool, huh? I'll link below to that too. It's on Etsy as a person shop, because I wanted something that had my name on it that I hadn't made. And again, watch for more creations by these group of ladies, CaraBrandon's Creations design team. That's me. I'm Lori. Take care. And thank you for subscribing. I'm really happy that we're here together.